On Tuesday, I came into the office, and what I always do on Tuesday, open my emails, see what has come in, check through the prayer concerns, get the worship information out for the program, get to pick the hymns, get everything done. And on Tuesday, I had a 1 o'clock appointment to meet with a friend at the Kind Cafe. So there were other people right here in the building, and I've been walking around, and then I got this prayer concern, and I thought, I need more information on that. So I went to the prayer shawl group, and there was the lady, and I talked with her, and I hung out there a little bit. I came back to my office, checked my emails, and said, are we still meeting? It was 1:40. Ouch! That stung. I blew it, my friends. Some years back, still in Virginia, I was on my way home, just coming on a side road, country road, to pull out on a larger road to get back to Hunterdale to our home. And I consider myself a pretty good driver. I did drive a UPS truck in Cologne, so I am getting around. So I'm right there pulling out at the T. I'm looking left, I'm looking right, I'm looking left. I pull out, and the moment I pull out, I hear screeching tires. I look, tires smoking. I see a car swerving, just narrowly missing me. And the car keeps on driving. I was shaking, my friends. I pulled over and just trying to regain my composure. By the grace of God, by the quick reaction of that other driver, it would have been terrible. A Sunday school teacher, Miss Jones, is teaching the children, elementary children, and she describes the parable of Jesus, says, there are the good sheep, they're all white, they're doing the right thing, they care, they help, they clean up their clothes, they do the dishes, and she says there are the black goats, and they sometimes forget to clean up. Sometimes they hurt others. Then they don't do the dishes. And they just don't care. So who are you? Are you a white sheep? Or are you a black goat? You see the children thinking about it. And then Marie says, I'm gray, Mrs. Jones. And little Patrick says, I'm striped like a zebra. Wisdom of children, wisdom of children. I love our scriptures because they're so realistic, they're so real, right to the point. Peter, it actually means rock. That's the name that Jesus gave him. You are the rock, and on this rock, the church will be built. So Peter was a power guy, authority. He was all in. He was strength-rooted, rock solid for Jesus. And Jesus said, you know what, Peter? There is another side to you. When Jesus said, I will have to suffer, I'll be hung. Peter said, no way, won't happen, because I will defend you. Jesus said, I will be hanging. Peter said, no way. Jesus tells him, you don't like to hear this, but you will deny me. Well, not long later, Jesus was around the campfire, and there was this maid asking Peter, you look familiar. Haven't I seen you together with Jesus? Peter says, no, that was someone else, not me. And then another maid comes and said, Peter, your accent is just like Jesus' accent. Peter says, no, that's not me, that's not me. And again it happens. And then he hears the cock crow. He leaves the place, and it says, he sobbed. He sobbed. Brokenness, grayness, striped. It is so human because it is in each and every one of us. What do we do with that? What do we do with the dark side? How do we live with that? Well, we learn, for example, from AA, who say, secrets make you sick. You gotta look at them. You gotta open up, put it on the table. Whatever you cover up will not be healed, will not be free. You're captured, you're caught up in that. So what it takes is being very honest with yourself and saying, I blew this. I could have done it better. I was wrong. How often do you hear people say, I am wrong. I was wrong. Not very often, is it? But what Jesus tells us, that's what he invites us to do. And he gives us this parable. There was the one who was a little bit more righteous. He said, I help with loaves and fishes. I mow my neighbor's lawn. I give to United Ways. When someone asks me, I'll be right there. I'm just a little bit better than this other guy. And the other one says, I'm all gray. I'm in need of your grace, oh God. Forgive me. What makes it so hard to acknowledge, to see that darkness, that gray in us? And what makes it so hard to let go and give others the freedom of grace? For the truth will really set us free. But the truth is deeper than the surface, isn't it? The truth will set us free. What we need, don't we, is often a change of heart.